Welcome everyone, my name is Brittany and today I will be guiding you through a fun and fluid yoga flow. Many of the postures we'll move through together are associated with strength, self-esteem, and power of the solar plexus chakra. So with this flow, I hope to ignite your confidence and strength. Whenever you're ready, grab your mat and we'll get started. Join me in a tabletop position to start with your palms rooted into your mat, toes untucked. And we're going to start with some cat-cows, rolling your shoulders back, opening up your heart on your inhale. Exhale, round and curl, look towards your belly. Inhale, open your heart, draw your shoulders down the back of your spine. And exhale, round and curl, feeling your shoulder blades protract. Inhale, arch into your spine. Exhale, push into your palms, round and curl. Curl your back toes, sending your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Our first down dog of practice. Take a moment and pedal out your feet, feeling nice stretches in the backs of your hamstrings and calves. Just doing some gentle movement here before we start to flow together. And return to stillness, relaxing your neck and drawing your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, rise high onto your toes, and exhale, send your heels towards the right side of your mat, stacking your left foot slightly in front of your right, feeling a nice stretch through your side body. Now inhale and squat down towards the back of your mat, coming up on your left fingertips, and exhale, bring your right knee to meet your left elbow. Hold it, squeeze. And inhale, return right foot to meet left, squat to the back corner. And exhale, return to that twisted downward dog, breathing into your left outer hip. Inhale, rise high onto your toes. Exhale, rotate your heels towards the left side of your mat, stacking your right foot slightly in front of your left this time. Breathe into your right outer hip. Inhale, come up onto your right fingertips, squat to the back of your mat, and exhale, bring your left knee to meet your left elbow. Hold it, squeeze. Inhale, send your left foot to meet right, squat to the back corner of your mat. Exhale, return to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Find a moment of stillness in your down dog before we begin to flow fluidly together. Inhale, send your right leg all the way up and back, bend your knee and open up your hip. You can make this movement as mobile or as playful as you wish, just opening up through that right hip. Exhale, close off your hips and draw your right knee in towards your left elbow. See if you can tap it. Inhale, send your right leg all the way up and back. Exhale, draw it in towards your chest, this time stepping your right foot between your palms. Come up onto your fingertips and find alignment in your hips as you rise up into a high crescent lunge. Interlace your fingers, take a breath. Exhale, bow your chest towards your thighs, send your arms back like wings. Inhale, rise up into high crescent, just flowing through this movement. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, bow, keeping your shoulders drawing back. Inhale, rise up, connect your palms. Find a moment of stillness. Find a drishti focal point as you bring your palms to your heart center. Now lean forward over your right thigh and see if you can elevate up onto your right leg, reaching your left leg all the way back behind you, Virabhadrasana 3. Feel the activation of your right quadricep and hamstring supporting you in this posture. Find your balance. If you want an added challenge, open your arms out wide, rotate your chest towards the left, tapping your right fingertips to meet the ground, coming into Anjaneyasana. Now bend into your right leg, stepping your left foot back behind you, coming into Warrior 2, stretching your arms out wide to either side of your mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, Warrior 2. Now let's go back through the same movements we came through. So rise up into Anjaneyasana. Rotate your chest to the ground, Virabhadrasana, palms to heart center. Find your balance. Bend into your right knee, step your left foot back. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, palms to heart center. Begin to lean over your right thigh with your chest. Step your left foot to meet right at the top of your mat, coming into chair pose, sweeping the ground with your fingertips as you rise up, reach up. Exhale, find a forward fold. Relax your neck. Inhale, sweep the ground with your fingertips, rise up, chair pose. Stay here for one breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back into high plank. Lower down into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, curl your toes under upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, push back into an active child's pose. Round through your spine and roll into upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Feel free to take any vinyasa of your choice. You can follow along with me, but move in any way that is going to serve your body the best in this moment. Let's get to the other side now. So reach your left leg all the way up and back, bend your knee, open your hip. Again, moving through your left outer hip. Close off your hips. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards your left elbow. See if you can tap it. Inhale, send your left leg all the way up and back. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards your nose. Step your foot between your hands. Find your hip alignment coming up onto your fingertips and rise up into high crescent. Inhale. Exhale, draw your chest towards your thighs. Send your arms back like wings. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow, dive forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, reach. Maybe find a back bend. Find stillness. Bring your palms to heart center and prepare to elevate up into warrior three. So leaning over your left thigh, coming up high onto your back right toes and rise up, Virabhadrasana 3. Extending through your spine and right leg. Feel the engagement of your left quadricep and glute. Now, pivot your hips towards the right, coming into Anjaneyasana. Find a focal point, maybe your left fingertips. Now, gently bend into your left knee. Find your strength through your legs and come into warrior 2, this time on the left side. Feel the extension of your arms. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Now lean into that left leg, rising back up into Anjaneyasana. Windmill your arms open wide, coming into warrior 3. Bring your palms to heart center if that helps your balance. Now slowly bend into that left front leg, sending your right leg back, rising back into crescent lunge. Exhale, sending your chest over your thighs, reaching your arms up. Send your right foot to meet left, rise into chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Same thing on this side. Inhale, sweep the fingertips on the ground as you rise up into chair pose, sending your hips back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back into high plank. Take a vinyasa of your choice. Chaturanga, cobra pose. Exhale, push back into a child's pose. Roll through into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a breath. We've been moving continuously for several minutes, so take a moment, find a moment of stillness. Maybe take a child's pose if needed. When you're ready, inhale, reach your right leg up and back, bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, draw your right knee in to tap your left elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee in towards your chest, step it through. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bow over your right thigh as you elevate up into warrior three. Open your arms out wide, pivot your hips to the left, Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, stepping back into warrior two. Find your focus. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, coming through warrior two, we're going right back into that Anjaneyasana. Pivot your hips, coming into Virabhadrasana 3. Bend deeply into your right knee and step back. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, lean over your right thigh, rising into chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise back up into chair. Exhale, fold your chest over your thighs. Exhale, step or hop back, high plank, vinyasa of your choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Let's get to that other side whenever you're ready. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. Close off your hips. Exhale, draw your left knee in to tap your right elbow. Send your left leg all the way up and back. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards your chest, step it through. Rise up, high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bow over your left thigh. Rise up, Virabhadrasana 3. Open your arms out wide. Rotate into Anjaneyasana. Sending your right leg all the way back, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, coming back through Anjaneyasana. Rotate your chest to your mat, Virabhadrasana 3. Maybe bring your palms to heart center if it helps your balance. Step back, high crescent lunge. Exhale, lean over your left thigh, bringing your right foot to meet left, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back, high plank, vinyasa of your choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. You made it after continuously flowing for several minutes. Take a moment, give yourself time to reconnect to your breath. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Inhale, come up high onto your toes. Exhale, send your heels to the right side of your mat. Inhale, coming through center. Exhale, send your heels to the left side. Inhale, return to downward dog. Find a moment of stillness. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Bend your knee and open up your hip. Close off your hips and come into pigeon pose. Your right shin should extend to the left side of your mat, left leg back straight behind you, squaring your hips. You can stay in an upright position like I'm doing here and breathe into the opening of your hips, or you can walk your fingertips out far in front of you and just surrender. And when you're ready, switch sides, stepping your left foot all the way up and back, opening up that hip, closing it off, and bringing your knee in for pigeon pose on the left side. Extend your right leg straight behind you. Come up onto your fingertips for the elevated version, rolling out through your hips, or crawl your fingertips forward and surrender into your breath and the fire that you've ignited within yourself. And when you're ready, step back into downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels a few times. Now bring your knees towards your mat and hover in a bear position. See if you can hold your knees hovering just above the ground. Feeling the contraction in your abdomen, slowly lower your knees to tap the ground and lift back up into bear pose. Slowly lower, tap and lift. One more time. Tap and lift. Now slowly, simultaneously tap both knees to your mat. Uncurl your back toes and sit back onto your back heels. Relax your hips and shoulders. Inhale, reach up and stretch out your left shoulder by grabbing your left elbow with your right hand, trying to keep your chest open, and switch sides. And uncurl, shifting forward into child's pose here, moving, undulating your hips if that feels good. You can walk your hands towards the right side of your mat, bending your hips towards the left side of your mat, and then change the direction, just breathing into the extension and lengthening of your side body. Stay in child's pose for as long as you'd like. Otherwise, join me in a seated position. Take a moment here to notice the confidence and strength that you've revitalized through your practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.